Welcome back to the TNT Podcast, and I'm excited about this episode. Today we'll be trying to convince the ultimate skeptic that the Flatwoods Monster was real.
What do you mean by was? You saying he died or what?
You'll see. Why don't you just let it
Well, you
happen?
said was like he might have passed on.
Well, I'm gonna get to it.
Oh, okay. I'm just so excited at this thing about this thing that I just can't hardly
Do you see it?
wait to. Yeah, he's pretty.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at that dress.
Look at the ears on that thing.
I know.
Look at them ears. I bet he could hear
That's
he
not
could
ears.
hear a gnat fart from 30 miles.
That's not ears.
It's not ears.
On September 12th of 1952 in Flatwoods, West Virginia, a bright light was seen flying across the sky. Now, skeptics have tried to pass that off what followed as merely a meteor being seen overhead, and then the witness
What you say, Joe?
On September 12th, 1952 in Flatwoods, West Virginia, a bright light was seen
You already said that.
flying across the sky. Now, skeptics have tried to pass off what followed as merely a meteor that was seen overhead, and the witnesses mistook an owl for an alien. But let's look
You
further.
hear an echo?
Let's look further into the story.
Yeah. I know what's going to turn up, too. Big load of manure.
The being was seen by 6 boys and their mother. The boys ranged in The being was seen by 6 boys and their mother. The boys ranged from the age of 10 to 17 years old. One of the boys peed his pants and the dog tucked its tail and ran. It was just getting dark when Ed and Freddie May were playing in their yard with a neighbor named Tommy. They reported seeing a pulsating red light streak across the sky and stand on a neighboring farm.
Let me get this straight. Now, one boy peed his pants, that would be you. But these extra testicles, they always go land at some farm in the middle of nowhere. They never go to the White House. You know, they go find some local yo-yo that don't know how to pour piss out of a boot with the instructions written on the heel. Can you explain that one to me?
Well, maybe they don't coordinate it. Maybe he crashed. Maybe he just doesn't want to be known. Maybe they want to seem unbelievable. I mean, you think about it. I mean, everybody. If you say you believe in aliens, you're kind of seen as a conspiracy theorist. Maybe they did that on purpose, so that the majority vote is that aliens aren't real. Somebody's texting you. Might be an alien.
I'm just gonna have to let that theory soak in. That was the biggest load of mumbo jumbo I've ever heard in my life.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Anyway, tell me about this thing.
After informing their mother, who also went along with them, they raced to the scene. There they encountered other kids and a dog. What they saw terrified all of them, including the dog. Go to the next page.
Objection, Your Honor. That's hearsay. Did somebody interview the dog? Did he actually say he was afraid?
Go to the next page.
For all we know, he's just running away with the crowd. How do we know the dog was actually afraid?
Go to the next page.
That's not upholdable in a court
Go to
of
the
law.
next page. See that?
I see it.
One of the boys.
Who's this little bitty guy here standing here looking up there? He's wanting to shake his hand.
One of the boys was a member of the West Virginia National Guard named Gene Lemon. He stated he first saw 2 bright green eyes in the trees. He soon noticed the creature was 10 foot tall with a deep red body and a green glowing round face surrounded by a hood. He thought he saw claws for the hands, but wasn't sure about the detail. The being emitted a strong smell that nauseated the witnesses. He did state that the creature hissed at them. The creature began to move slowly towards the group. When Gene screamed and dropped his flashlight, the boys and Miss May raced for home.
Okay, number one. One of them didn't just pee. He pooped himself. That was the weird, obnoxious smell. Now, why do people go over here when they see this thing land to see what it is? And when they see what it is, they run away. See, you can never get to the bottom of this extra testicle crap because nobody hangs around to find out what they want.
Would
I mean,
you?
they go over there.
Would you?
Well, if I'm going to go over there, yeah. If I'm scared, I'm not going over there. But, you know, he's probably going to sit here and give us all the mysteries of the universe. And now we'll never know because they ran away.
Okay, but if he really
Why
wanted,
go in the first place if you're not going to talk to him?
okay, but if they're gonna,
Oh wait, he did hiss.
No, but,
Probably thought he was a snake.
no, if help me, if Sorry.
Yeah, I can help you.
If he was trying to tell the secrets of the
Spit it
universe,
out, Joe.
if he was trying to tell the secrets of help, if he was trying to tell the secrets of the universe, don't you think he'd follow him?
No. He's like, everybody I try to make friends with runs away. I'm just going to go to some other planet.
Whatever, man. This isn't Star Wars. Go to the next page.
Oh, the next page. There he is again. See, this guy's in a suit trying to shake his hand, and we got a bunch of... See, now that's what it would look like if he'd went to the White House, but he didn't. See, he went to some farm with a bunch of bozos and run away.
People in the White House would be just as scared.
Nah. Donald Trump wouldn't be scared.
Well, that's Trump. I don't think he's scared of much, honestly.
No.
CBS News interviewed Sheen and Miss May and realized what they had witnessed had truly terrified them. Most town people and the authorities thought it was just a case of mass hysteria. To this day, the boys that are still living refuse to accept anything other than what they truly saw. Freddie May even stated that it didn't matter to him whether you believe his story or not. He knows what he saw.
He said, yeah, it was one more acid trip, man.
Click the next page.
Next page?
Yeah.
Already. Every one of these is the same thing.
Look at it.
Is this a real picture?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm looking at it.
The following day, a local reporter found skid marks in the field where the land...
Yeah, I know where them come from. That boy pooped his pants. That was you scratching off trying to get out
Where
of
the
there.
light landed and found a strange sticky substance on the grass. When a local boy reported he had driven around the field in his truck looking for the beings, skeptics blamed him for the skid marks and sticky substance on the grass. Skeptics looked at all the evidence and used anything they could to suggest the creature was an owl and threw out the parts that didn't fit. Skeptics also suggest that the nausea was a result of their being scared.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I know where them skid marks come from. Somebody like you took off so fast his tennis shoes was burning the grass.
The United States Air Force came up with the theory that the boys had seen a meteor cross the sky and then encountered an owl. Since that time, the town has opened the
See what I'm dealing with here?
Since that time, the town had opened the Flatwood Monster Museum. Coming into town, you see signs that say, "Welcome to the home of the Green Monster."
Green Monster?
That's what they call them.
What are they talking about now? The Incredible Hulk?
Click the
Incredible Hulk come with him?
Click the next page.
Oh, that's sexy. Is that
See,
him?
it's green. It's green. It's got green on it.
Yeah, sexy.
The Flatwood Monster has since... Dude, I don't know what's going on
The
with me.
Flatwoods Monster what?
I don't know what's going on with me today. The Flatwoods Monster has since shown up in several video games and was covered in the Air Force Project Blue Book.
I'm sure the Air Force spent a lot of time and energy on that one.
And this
Probably told the newest recruit they had that didn't know nothing. Go out there and look around and see what you find. That kid probably didn't know. The one they sent out there probably wouldn't know if he was pooping or riding a bicycle, I reckon.
This is it. That's the end. That's the last.
That's
the end.
it?
Yeah.
Where's the evidence?
Right there.
That?
Yeah.
That looks like a chair.
But no, it's supposed to be him.
Is that the Flatwoods Monster Museum?
Flatwoods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Boy, somebody really put a lot of work into that, didn't they?
Look at it.
I'm looking at it.
That's what he looks
Can't
like.
take my eyes off of it.
How you explain that?
What's this pointy thing up here on his head?
It's where he can communicate with other planets.
Oh, that's his antenna?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my theory. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 1.
Dude. You gotta raise it up. He hissed.
A 2. Yeah, he hissed. I forgot he hissed 2. I'll give it a 2.
I can recreate the hiss if it gives me a big score.
I tell you make it really good, and I'll give you a 3.
How would an alien that hisses sound?
Yeah, really.
Hang on, wait. He comes from the planet. He's not gonna sound like a snake. He's gonna sound like a man doing a hiss.
Like an alien.
Hiss!
Now it's back down to a 1.
Dude, that was
ain't even a hiss.
That was a hiss.
A hiss is like, that's a hiss.
Hiss. I spat all over myself with that one.
Spitting in the mic.
Hiss.
Yeah, he was one of the Nazis. Rudolf Hess.
You can't do no.
You said it. Sounded like his name. Rudolf Hess. Hitler's number 2 man. Okay, a 3.
Yes!
That's all you're getting.
The microphones are probably broken.
Probably.
I spat all over it.
Come on, man. We got to do better than these aliens, man. I'm telling you.
They're good.
These Flatwoods. Why do they call him the Flatwood Monster?
Flat. Because look at him. He's flat.
Yeah, he's flat. Right there. He's a chair.
No, he's got like a thing on his head. It's flat. Let me look it up. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Why does she never actually? Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
Why does
Are you home?
Why was the Flatwood? Why
he's hissing. I got him hissing.
What? Shh. Why was the Flatwoods Monster called the Flatwoods Monster?
The Flatwoods Monster was called the Flatwoods Monster because it was sighted in the town of Flatwoods in Braxton County,
You
West
big
Virginia,
dummy.
States, on September 12, 1952.
I want everybody out there to realize what I'm working with here.
Oh! It's the town. He does have a flat head though, so that could
TNT
still,
out.
That could